Ever feel like you're walking on eggshells in your relationship? Constantly second-guessing your every move and wondering what might set your partner off next, apologizing for things you didn't do, feeling like you're always in the wrong, even when you know you're not. Or confused by your partner's shifting moods, never knowing what version of them you'll get. You're not alone in this emotional roller coaster. Narcissistic relationships often start as a fairy tale, intense, passionate, and almost too good to be true. The charm, the attention, it all feels like a dream come true. But soon, red flags appear: control, manipulation, and a lack of empathy. The dream slowly turns into a nightmare. The narcissist's needs always come first. While your well-being slowly erodes, you find yourself drained emotionally and mentally. Recognizing these patterns is the first step to protecting your mental health. Awareness is key to breaking free. Healthy love should build you up, not break you down. It should be a source of strength, not stress. Understanding narcissism is your map out of the confusion, so you can reclaim your sense of self and find the love you truly deserve. Life with a narcissist is an emotional roller coaster, dizzying highs, crushing lows, and constant anxiety. One moment you might feel cherished and special, only to be dismissed or criticized the next. The unpredictability keeps you on edge, never quite sure where you stand or what will trigger the next outburst. You become hypervigilant, always anticipating their next mood swing. Every word and action is carefully measured, as if you're tiptoeing through a minefield, hoping to avoid conflict or disapproval. Over time, your self-esteem erodes as criticism and manipulation chip away at your confidence. You start to internalize their negative words, believing you're not good enough or that you're always at fault. You start doubting your own reality, trapped in a mental fog. Gaslighting and constant contradictions make you question your memories, your feelings, and even your sanity. Narcissists isolate you from friends and family, making you more dependent on them. They may subtly undermine your relationships or convince you that others don't care about you. This isolation deepens your confusion and makes leaving feel impossible. The world outside their relationship starts to feel distant and unreachable, as if you're trapped in a cage of doubt and fear. The result? You feel alone, lost, and unsure of your own worth. It's as if your sense of self has faded, replaced by constant self-doubt and sadness. Recognizing this cycle is the first step toward breaking free. With awareness comes hope and the possibility of reclaiming your life and rediscovering your true self. To truly protect yourself from emotional harm, it's essential to recognize the subtle and not so subtle tactics a narcissist uses to manipulate and control. These behaviors can be hard to spot at first, but learning to identify them is the first step toward reclaiming your power and peace of mind. Gaslighting is one of the most insidious tactics. It makes you question your own memory, perception, and even your sanity. You might hear phrases like, "I never said that," or "you're imagining things," or "you're just too sensitive." Over time, this constant denial can erode your confidence and make you doubt your own reality. The silent treatment is another powerful weapon. By withdrawing affection and communication, the manipulator punishes you emotionally, leaving you feeling isolated, anxious, and desperate for their approval or attention. This emotional starvation can make you feel like you're walking on eggshells. Love bombing is when you're overwhelmed with affection, gifts, and praise at the beginning. It feels intoxicating, but it's often followed by sudden criticism, blame, and attempts to control your actions. The shift is confusing and leaves you longing for the affection you once received. These tactics often cycle in a pattern: idealization, devaluation, and brief moments of kindness. This unpredictable roller coaster keeps you emotionally hooked, always hoping things will return to how they were in the beginning. This cycle creates a trauma bond. You find yourself chasing the emotional highs, forgiving the painful lows, and slowly losing sight of what a healthy relationship should look like. The confusion and hope keep you stuck. Recognizing these patterns is absolutely crucial. Only by seeing the manipulation for what it is can you begin to break free and start healing. Remember, you can't fix a manipulator by trying harder. The most important thing you can do is protect your own well-being and take steps toward a healthier, happier future. Awareness is the first step to freedom. Naming the abuse, gaslighting, love bombing, silent treatment brings clarity and validation. You realize the problem isn't you, it's the manipulative pattern. This knowledge lets you trust your own perceptions again and set boundaries. Healing means grieving the relationship you thought you had and rebuilding your self-worth. Support from friends, therapists, and survivor communities is vital. Remember, you deserve respect, empathy, and genuine care. Recovery is possible, and it starts with the courage to see the truth. Share your story. Your voice can help others find clarity too.